30 years of fitness influencers have been lying to your face about HIIT and fat loss, and metabolic chamber studies finally prove it. Welcome back to the Real Bio Protocol, the channel where we break down the science of peptides, fitness, and health optimization that most people will never hear about. Today, we are diving into something that could completely change the way you think about cardio and fat loss. We are going to cover exactly how it works, what the real science says, the results you can expect week by week, and exactly what you need to do to get the most out of it. Stay with us until the end, because we are going to give you the full protocol. Let's get into it. ACT1, the setup, you have heard it 1,000 times. Do HIIT instead of steady-state cardio. Why? Because of the magical afterburn effect. They told you that 20 minutes of sprints would torch calories for 48 hours after your workout. Your metabolism would stay elevated. You would burn fat while watching Netflix. It sounded too good to be true. And research suggests it probably was. The fitness industry built an empire on EPOC, excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. Every gym trainer, every Instagram coach, every magazine cover, they all push the same story. Short, intense workouts burn more total calories than long, slow cardio. But here's what they never told you. The actual metabolic chamber studies paint a very different picture. And when you see the real numbers, you are going to feel cheated. ACT2, the science, let us look at what researchers actually found when they locked people in metabolic chambers and measured every single calorie. A 2006 study in the Journal of Sports Sciences measured EPOC after various exercise intensities. The afterburn from a typical HIIT session, studies indicate it ranges from approximately 50 to 80 additional calories over 24 hours. That is roughly half a banana worth of extra burn. A comprehensive meta-analysis published in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research examined multiple EPOC studies and found that the afterburn effect accounts for a relatively modest portion of total caloric expenditure. The researchers noted that EPOC magnitude has often been overstated in popular fitness media. Here's the uncomfortable truth. When total work is equated, meaning you compare the same amount of actual energy expenditure, steady-state cardio and HIIT appear to produce similar fat loss outcomes. The afterburn advantage, research suggests it may be largely a rounding error. ACT3, how it works, think of your metabolism like a car engine. HIIT is like flooring it to redline, then slamming the brakes. Your engine stays warm for a bit after. That is EPOC. But steady-state cardio is like cruising on the highway for an hour. You burn fuel the entire time. The afterburn effect is real. No one disputes that. Your body does consume extra oxygen post-workout to restore ATP, clear lactate, and repair tissue. But the magnitude has been wildly exaggerated. Your body is remarkably efficient. It does not waste energy. After intense exercise, it returns to baseline relatively quickly. What actually matters for fat loss? Total caloric deficit over time. Whether you create that deficit through HIIT or walking or swimming, your body responds to the energy balance. The method matters far less than the consistency. ACT4, the protocol here is what actually works based on the research. Stop choosing cardio based on afterburn mythology. Choose it based on what you will actually do consistently. If you enjoy HIIT, do HIIT. 20 to 30 minutes 3 times per week works well for most people. If you prefer walking, do that. 45 to 60 minutes of brisk walking daily accumulates significant caloric expenditure. Research suggests that combining both modalities may offer benefits. HIIT for cardiovascular adaptations plus steady state for additional energy expenditure without excessive recovery demands. The real protocol is this. Track your total weekly activity. Aim for 150 to 300 minutes of moderate cardio or 75 to 150 minutes of vigorous cardio per week. Prioritize progressive resistance training. Maintain a modest caloric deficit. Be patient. ACT5, week by week, results week 1 to 2. You establish your baseline. Find what cardio you actually enjoy. Week 4, consistency builds. You notice improved recovery between sessions. Week 8, body composition changes become visible if your nutrition is dialed in. Week 12, significant progress when you combine sustainable cardio with proper resistance training and nutrition. The magic was never in the afterburn. It was always in showing up day after day. You now understand what 30 years of marketing obscured. Fat loss comes from consistent energy deficit, not from chasing phantom calories. You can choose any cardio modality that fits your life. HIIT is a tool, not a miracle. Steady state works just as well when total work is matched. The best cardio is the one you actually do. The science is out there and now you have it. That is why we are here. This is the Real Bio Protocol. If you enjoyed this upload, do not forget to like and subscribe. Subscribing is completely free. Share this with someone who needs it and tune in again for the next upload. See you then. If you enjoyed this upload, do not forget to like and subscribe. Subscribing is completely free. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. Tune in again for the next upload. This has been the Real Bio Protocol.